either on the freeway or if they can kind of see where he might be forced to get off the freeway, or if he indicates he's getting off the freeway, maybe they'll have time to set up a spike strip. And of course, there's always the possibility he just jumps off the freeway altogether and this ends up back on the surface streets. For the time being, though, the freeway, for all intents and purposes, is probably the safest place for this pursuit to continue. You hate to see this end up on surface streets where you have pedestrians, bicyclists, and other innocent civilians just going through traffic lights and the like. Now you see he's entering that number 1 lane, number 2 lane, maybe getting off the freeway. No, he's committed to the 1-2 lane there. He's kind of hugging the right side of the freeway. Now he's basically weaving all over the roads. There's no traffic in his way, but you can see he's got a lot of traffic coming up here. I'm going to widen out a little bit. I don't want to lose this, but we're going to widen out a little bit and show you he is going to encounter a bit of traffic here, almost a traffic jam, if you will, and we'll see. He has, as we mentioned, has had no problem hitting other vehicles just to play bumper cars and get them out of his way, and now we'll see what he does here. He has the number 2 lane, the number 4 lane there to himself. We'll see what happens right here. You're right about that. So we're back on the 710. We're coming up on Washington Boulevard, and he's going to be entering the East LA here in a little bit. But we're at the 710 and Washington. Now he's really picking up his speed dramatically here. Just in the last few seconds, he was at 40, 50 miles per hour. Now he's doing a good 70 in the carpool lane here. As you can see, the LAPD airship continuing to shine a light on this. He is now going very fast and going to be coming up with coming up in a decision here. Looks like he bumped that car there. Looks like he's staying on the 710 here. And every day. Yeah, you're right about that. He's coming up on the 60 freeway, and he has a little bit of traffic to contend with, and this is to be expected. As you mentioned, this jams up every day, especially at this time, 5:47 on a Monday afternoon here. This is just unpredictable. As you can see, he is showing no regard for any of the traffic in front of him, hitting them left and right. We've seen a few more love taps, if you will, and now you can see he's back in that carpool lane, going now on the shoulder, riding the shoulder of the 710 as we pass the 60 freeway. You can see he looks like he's committed to the 710 for now. Right, he's coming up on, it looks like he may be getting off at the 60 here. Unfortunately, those details are, we're working to get those details frantically. Our assignment desk is making a number of calls right now, but this all started, as you mentioned, at about 5:15, driving very recklessly. It was a suspected stolen car immediately in the Newton division, and now you see, coming very close to that semi-truck there as he gets on this ramp here. This is just so dangerous, so dangerous. He was driving very recklessly. They immediately identified it as a stolen vehicle, and this is not the vehicle, mind you. This was a separate vehicle that he was driving at the time. Ended up south into the Downey area and then ended up in that general vicinity carjacking another innocent bystander, and now we find ourselves in this silver vehicle as police continue the chase. That's right, this is now eastbound on the 60, that's right. Yeah, he's losing a little bit of control. There was a concern at one point that he may have been losing one of his wheels or one of his tires coming off. We have not had a chance to see that yet. He might be, okay, this is a little tricky. He's right behind this wall here, but they are, we'll try and keep this in the frame for you. But he's continuing now eastbound on the 60. Police not far behind, but you saw he started to lose a little bit of control there. It looked almost like he actually hit the wall. He came really close to the wall and maybe even hit the wall possibly having a hard time, maintaining control of the vehicle. But there he is, coming up on another intersection here. We'll try and get this one for you. But now exiting the 60 freeway, and this is going to be we're right at, yeah, this is Olympic. He's actually making the left on Olympic. So yeah, you're exactly right. Might be getting back, yep, getting back on the freeway, yep. Back on the freeway, going to be heading towards Montebello here. But